This is Danny Gould with the Selling Silicon Valley Group. Welcome everyone to the Willow Glen 2-minute drill where we cover all things real estate related for the month of January in Willow Glen, all in 2 minutes. Are you ready? We're super high tech here, everyone. We're gonna start it off, count it off in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so follow along with me here in the lower third. For the last 18 months or so in all areas, but in Willow Glen too, we've had more properties for sale than we have sold. And we see that play out here. So these are all Willow Glen single family homes. So if you see, we've had more for sale in the light green than we have in the dark green, which is sold. And so that trend has played itself out. And then all of a sudden here in November, we had a switch in that. We had a topsy-turvy, if you will. And that played itself into December. And I highly suspect that trend will carry itself out into January, February, March. What does that mean if you own a single family home here in Willow Glen? Well, it means that now is the time to act. There is more demand now than active inventory. And it's the first time that's happened in over 18 months. So very beneficial time for you to be selling, because who knows how long that trend is going to continue. Now, in the condo and townhome sector, if you're following along in the lower thirds, that trend has not matriculated yet into the condo and townhome sector in Willow Glen. Will that eventually play itself out? Probably. I do expect that those numbers will flip at some point. When you look at the county data, condos and townhomes, there are more pendings than active listings right now. And so eventually the pendings will sell, and then we'll see that green, that solid green, flip with the light green here. And so we have, how much more time do we have? 37 seconds. Okay, we're super close. But if you look at the absorption rate in the condo and townhome sector here in Willow Glen, if you notice, absorption rate measures how much of the inventory is being absorbed. And so in November, we actually had a dip into the 20s, which means that it's technically a neutral market if you're following along here. And that neutral market picked back up in December, and I expect that trend to continue, much like it has in the single family sector. If you look, it's climbing, and I expect that to also be the case in the condo and townhome sector, which means eventually, if you're a condo and or townhome owner in Willow Glen, it will be advantageous for you to sell as well. That's all the time we have, everyone. For more information and for more information about the market in general, go ahead and follow the Silicon Valley Snapshot, where we go in depth into the market every single week, and it will keep you as up to date and as fresh as possible with all the real estate trends and news here in Silicon Valley. This is Danny Gould with the Selling Silicon Valley Group, and I will catch all of you in the next video.